doors have opened. The timer has started. Welcome to your weekly dose of post-apocalyptic mayhem. In the year 2115, a Penance RPG production.
Welcome to episode 22 of 2115. Who are you, what are you, and what are you hoping to find under the sea? Starting with Susie.
Hiya, I'm Susie Q. I play Dr. Frances Stein, the inventive halfling, and she's hoping to find those strange rocks that apparently her rival Dr. Lothario was getting our whale friend to scoop up.
Next is Rowan.
Hello, I am Rowan. I'm playing Index, a little lab rat, actual rat. Not sure what Index wants to find under the sea. Hopefully nothing, I think.
Fair enough. Next is Dragon.
Hello, I am playing Irwas, the half-elf tuna aquagelf. They would find... Actually, they're not that fussed about what they find. They're mostly just enjoying being able to be out and swim in something that isn't completely foul. Although it's going to be very distracting if they feel like hunting. That might not be good. They might get quite distracted.
Next is Amy.
Hello, I'm Amy. I'm playing Lottie, who is a half-human fearless class. And she's probably the same as Irwas, not really bothered as long as she doesn't get wet. She's a cat, she doesn't like being wet.
I mean, it's the sea. How wet can you get?
Yeah, she's gonna try and not get wet.
Next is Tom.
Sebastian.
Next is Sebastian.
No, that's who I want to find. Sebastian.
I was really confused for a minute, yeah.
And who are you?
Oh. Hi, Tam. I like music. And also, Sebastian.
Tam wants to find a singing crab.
Under the sea.
Da, under the sea. Yep, that's the one.
Oh man, I'm so tired. I wasn't getting that reference till then. I was like, who the fuck's Sebastian? Have I forgotten something? Did I miss an episode? Oh my god, the crowd.
Naomi's favourite princess right now is Ariel, so I have an Under the Sea and Part of Your World in my head for weeks.
Oh man.
And finally this week, Bowery.
Hello, it is me, Trikiko Theta. I am also aiming to avoid as much moisture as possible so that I do not rust. However, if there are some push pops, I would not say no.
Thanks, Push Pop. Right, so what happened last week?
We went exploring.
We went to the beach.
With the whale.
And then we went under the water. And then there was people round our van.
Yeah.
Of those people.
Yeah, they were watching us from afar. Did I not scare them off with my rifle?
Did, but then we went under the water and we found interesting things. And when we came back up, we saw them again.
Well, from under the water in a ship that was, I was going to say crashed, but that's not what ships do. Ships sink.
Well, I think it then sank.
Yeah, but something awful happened to it. It had big holes in it. And Ira went in for a good explore and found some charts and maps. But yes, it turned out this ship was transporting barrels of oil and some sort of undetermined toxic waste, which the doctor did want to take with her, but nobody let her.
None of us wanted to be poisoned, I think.
Yeah, we didn't want to poison the whale because it would have had to have gone inside him.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah. So I think we sort of went back to shore and scared the people away, and then Earl was going to teach the whale how to catch his own tasty fish.
Yes.
Oh, but we also saw some hideous tentacles. coming out the ship.
Hey, don't call them hideous. That's
I
so
thought you
mean.
said hoodies, tentacles, and I was like,
Like the tentacles coming out in their hoodies with it up and looking pure suspect. like,
Oh
you know.
no. Not the hoodies. Not the hoodies.
Hey, Lottie wears hoodie. She likes her hoodie.
Yeah, but they're spooky.
so, now knowing what happened last week, let us continue with this story. So you've all come back from being underwater and you've chased the group away from the van. And as you chase the group away, another stranger walks over and goes, I really like your van. Can I drive it?
Well, while we appreciate the compliment, it is our van.
Like, I'll give you the, map to my treasure. He takes out a little bit of paper and sort of holds it up and you can see a very badly drawn map on it.
Do you have a valid driver's license?
A what now?
I am afraid I cannot in good conscience allow someone to drive a vehicle who is not qualified to do so.
The doctor tries not to look like she's unqualified.
I'm pretty sure I gave you a driver's license, so
I'm kind of looking at the map, trying to analyze the map to see if it's just something he's written on like a napkin or something.
I've got a college certificate. And he holds out a piece of paper that has college, only it's spelled collage.
Did you go to college for driving vans?
Yeah.
Did you go to the specific van school?
Oh yeah. I went to loads of vans. I used to live
I turned to everyone.
my girlfriend took me out and stole it.
I turned to everyone else. He does make a good point.
Hang on. Your girlfriend stole a van?
Yeah, I woke up one morning, she was like, hey man, I'm taking the green and we're going all the way. I thought I was getting, but then I woke up with only my pants on outside.
I do not
That'll
know.
do it.
Was she going to spray paint you?
Well, that's obvious, isn't it?
He desired a change of color.
This guy.
Yes.
This is out of character. He doesn't happen to resemble that. Oh, I freaking forget his name. But the photographer guy.
He doesn't have the right voice for it.
No, he doesn't, but
No, he
Fake
doesn't.
their
He's got kind of black curly hair. He looks basically like the kind of person that would wander around wearing flip-flops and having a sort of half-lit cigarette out of their mouth.
Is he still holding the map?
Yes.
Can I snatch out his hands and run away?
You can snatch it relatively easily. He's useless.
Can I
Excellent.
shove him over afterwards?
He seems to react like
I'm gonna run away.
he reacts like 8 seconds after you pull out, and his hands just go, oh no, wait, I can't find it without that.
Can I just shove him over?
I'd like to point out that he's going to take our van if we just run away.
I've got the keys.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but he might have a
Let's go.
screwdriver and your skills.
I'll get in the van and drive away.
I'm gonna taser him.
Oh my god.
You guys taste him if you want. Roll.
Yeah,
just
why
leap
not?
straight to violence.
The doc's got the map. We don't want him stealing the van, so let's just grab what we can and run.
I kick him in the ribs.
Taser.
Tasering out of all our options is probably the
The
kindest.
kind of thing. We're not killing him. We're just incapacitating
We're
him.
just, making him twitch wildly and scream.
Would that technically be rolling?
Sure, fuck it, roll.
Yes. 11. Aww.
You shoot him with your taser. He shudders violently. And then after it's
Thanks for
over,
the map.
he sort of looks at you and goes, oh man, that reminds me of Loretta.
Oh.
Have a good one. And then I'm going to
Loretta.
get the van.
Better.
That's a recognizable name. Why is it a recognizable name?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Abs.
I'm pretty sure Loretta was one of the crabs.
Oh no.
In what way does it remind you of Loretta?
Like she was a robot. And occasionally, if you did things, she gave you a shock.
Ah, okay.
that could be the
At the
robotic.
scrapyard, yeah?
Like, how do you know that? It was our secret place.
Was it? I see. Never mind. I just
Was she
heard something.
Was she of the shelled persuasion?
She was the giant lobster
Sorry,
killed.
I didn't kill it.
He did.
I've,
Tried it off. It was.
You tried to turn
I
it
for-
off, killed
forget-
it. What's the difference? It was a giant mechanical lobster.
I would like to attempt to read this fellow's map.
So the map looks like the cove that you're standing on in front of the beach. And it looks like it's got the ship that was under the water marked, and then it seems like it's got another box marked, like, near the ship, with a big cross on it.
To the whale!
Should we empty her first and put the stuff in the van?
Yes!
Yeah,
Yes,
probably
we
good
should.
plan.
I think you moved the oil out last time, if I remember.
Did we? Okay.
Well, I assume you did. I can't remember, but I assume you did.
To the whale!
Hello again.
excuse me.
No.
How do we ensure that this person does not steal our van?
You stay here with the van.
I was going to suggest we bring him with us.
There's no room in the whale.
It's a whale. I am sure we will find somewhere.
Why should we take him with us?
So he does not steal our car.
But that's not going to stop anybody else from stealing the car.
We'll use him as a wheel clamp.
Doc, why don't you just leave Puppy here?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin,
Yeah. Pumpkin.
Theoretically, actually, a whale is bigger than a van. Can we not put the van in the whale?
No, there's no room in the whale. There's only a small compartment for us.
And then a small storage compartment for wherever we bring
Yeah.
I
The
mean,
rest
he
is
could, hold
the
it in his
whale
mouth.
needs. Yeah.
You know?
Fit that.
I mean, the whale fit on the back of a van. It's
I
not
thought
big.
it was on a trailer.
Yeah, it's like a sort of flatbed truck.
Well,
remember it.
I don't know.
Regardless, we'll set Pumpkin to garden the van,
Fair.
which he will do very diligently and proudly.
Are Irwa and the whale actually, like, next to all of this, or are we swimming away somewhere?
You're about, let's say, 10 meters away. As you can see, there's a discussion going on, but you can't really hear it. You just watch someone walk up, hold up a piece of paper, swaying a little bit. The doc grab it and run off, and this person very badly react to it, and then Lottie stunned him with a taser, and he just seemed to react like, yeah, that was good.
And then Pumpkin's going over to sit on top of the van and guard it, and the doctor's just running excitedly with the map, going, to the whale!
So basically, I've still got the whale, like, in the water, going, right, can you smell something stronger in this direction? That tells you where the food is.
The whale's just kind of looking at everyone, including the doctor, running at it, and just turns to Erwa and goes, do you ever feel we live in too interesting a time?
Yes, my friend. Yes, I do.
Actually said that to someone.
sometimes hear this voice in my head telling me to kill everyone.
I see. That's
That's not that powery.
scary voice to have sometimes.
Yes, especially as the only way I could kill everyone is to eat them.
This is true. I'm not sure you want to eat some of them.
They look quite stringy.
Not at all appetizing.
No. Maybe I could sort of spit them out like wine tasting.
Possibly. But I'm sure I can find you tastier things to eat.
But it won't kill them any faster, will it?
Probably not.
Oh well.
Irwa then files this conversation away with a big post-it note saying "warning" on it.
I actually said that to someone at work the other day, like, we live in interesting times, mate.
It's a curse!
It is a curse.
It is.
The doctor is going to skid to a halt as she gets to the whale. And then I have an important question. Did we take out the maps and charts from the whale, or did we put them in the van as well?
I'll let you decide amongst yourselves what you did with them.
I would have thought we'd leave them in as important navigation equipment.
Okay, that's fine. Because the doctor has just realised she's got a very badly drawn map, and maybe then some better maps I would like to compare. So, hey whale! Did we give the whale a name?
I don't think he has a name.
Hello, Doctor.
He does. It's unpronounceable.
Hello whale! I'm going to open your hatch now and climb inside. Okay? It's me, your conscious.
Hello, Conscience. Are you the one that wants me to kill everyone?
No,
That would be me.
Hello, other Conscience.
he's not your other conscience. Remember, we had this discussion. He's just a stupid bicycle.
Crunch their bones.
Can I just kick him in the sea?
It's important that
That
a
way.
person has, like, you don't want a two-dimensional person. You need to have, like, both sides of the argument.
No.
I'm just
No.
fulfilling an important role.
No.
I'm fulfilling a very important role, guys.
No. Regardless, the doctor would like to get in the whale and compare the maps and charts and this rando hippies map.
Alright, so is everyone joining you in the whale?
I am.
Yes.
As the other conscience.
No, I am not. I'm staying outside because I really do not trust this whale now. However, I don't think there's any way for me to warn the others before they go in, so I'm just going to let them go in.
What do you
It'll be
think,
easy. They'll snap like twigs.
Stop it!
What do you think, Index? Do you think we should go in, or do you think we should
Can
stay
I
out?
muffle his sound box?
Just looking at Irwa, just like,
It started again. The voice that wants me to kill everyone.
No, it doesn't! Don't listen to it!
Can we just throw the trike out?
Yes.
No.
Then
No.
stop being a pain in the arse.
But it's funny.
Swim alongside the whale, going, I know you want to kill everyone just now. We can do that later, okay?
But restraint is part of being an adult.
It's a whale. Shut up.
One that I apparently haven't learned.
Yes,
Indeed.
this is clear.
alright. So are you taking the whale underwater?
Yes. Well, the doctor was primarily going in to compare the maps before we go anywhere. Because, like, obviously, I'm assuming the hippie guy's map doesn't say what's there, but she's hoping to look at the old maps and charts and maybe see if there is something already labelled as there.
Good plan.
There doesn't seem to be anything labelled there on the chart you have.
Ooh, okay. More recent interesting treasure then. Let's go looking. As well as maybe you can find some fish to eat along the way, whale.
I didn't realize I was hungry until now.
Well, go find some fish to eat.
Excuse me, are you a fish?
Me? No. I'm your conscience.
Oh, no, this fish here.
And he just gently brushes his nose against Irwa's leg.
Oh, no, that's Erwa. She's your auntie. Can't eat her.
Auntie?
Eat them.
So Auntie is not a fish.
No.
No.
Auntie is an Erwa.
I am
Auntie
not
is
a
an
fish.
Irwa.
It would be wise to try and eat.
It would
Understand?
be wise to try and eat, yes. I'm getting rather hungry.
But not me. And if you try it, I will cut you to pieces from the inside out. Understand? I can, you know. I'm very good at it.
Well, I suppose since my conscience is quiet, it's probably for the best.
Just carries on swimming.
Look for smaller fish. They will make good practice.
I think I'm starting to find out why they said do not engage the whale.
Alright, so you're making your way towards this mark on the map.
Yes.
Right. When you get nearer to the mark on the map, you notice it's very dark around that area, but you see on the edge of it, you see the sort of rail of what looks like a smaller ship.
Headlights on. Cast some light on the situation, whale.
You turn the whale's lights on, and the whale can see again. He goes,
It's very confusing when that happens.
Yes, it is quite bright now, isn't it?
Yes.
and as the light comes on, you see a massive black tentacle just withdraw from in front of what looks like a wrecked small ship, like what you'd imagine, like one of those millionaire yacht style things. It's sort of crashed.
I bet you could eat that.
Bet you couldn't.
I
Erwa,
bet-
you want to go in and have a look?
Bet you could.
No, I really don't want to.
My
she
conscience
swims
is
down
telling me
anyway.
I should try and eat this ship.
No.
No,
It will give you very bad indigestion.
Yeah, it'll hurt your tummy.
the black slithery thing.
Let me investigate the tentacle. It may lead to something tasty.
Are tentacles tasty?
Usually.
Yes.
It depends what they're attached to. Octopus and squid, some find to be a delicacy.
I see.
So Irwa's gonna swim down towards this ship,
Alright.
being very cautious. Because they do not want to be snatched by a tentacle.
Okay. You can see 2 or 3 more, like, massive, long, very taper to a point black tentacles with what looks like some sort of sucker on the underside.
Can I work out what sort of creature it looks like they belong to? And then use that to work out what size it is? Like, is it a giant octopus, or is it squid-like, or something else?
From what you can see, it looks close to octopus,
Okay.
but they're a lot longer than you'd expect them to be. Then you can't see a body, you just see these massive, really long tentacles.
So are there suckers all the way up?
All the way up, but on the underside only.
Yeah. Okay. 2 rows?
3 rows and then 1 at the end.
Ooh.
Taper to 1 at the end.
They swim back up. So, the black tentacles are very octopus-like, but mutated octopus. 3 rows instead of 1 or 2 of suckers. And I can't see a body yet, so it's huge. It might actually be too big for us.
It's waving at me. Hello, Mr. Tentacle.
You notice the tentacle slowly writhing its way towards you.
Careful! Be careful.
Does
Those,
the whale...
You see those circles? Those circles on the underside? If it touches you, it won't ever let go. That's how it eats you.
Oh, that does not sound fun.
No, not fun
Because it's
at all.
Does the whale have any weapons?
Does the whale have any brains?
It has its big conical teeth.
I was going to say, did the tentacle not withdraw from the yacht when we turn the headlights on?
Yes.
So if we get the whale to angle his headlights on towards the tentacles that are coming towards him, does that do anything?
Let's see. Does that do anything? Natural 20. Yes, the tentacles immediately withdraw when there's light.
Ooh, excellent.
Keep your eyes on the tentacles. Because the lights come out the eyes, don't they?
Yes.
They fear you. They know what you can do.
I feel powerful.
No, no.
I now feel sad.
Good. Just keep your eyes on the tentacles until it goes away.
Okay. Are you wanting to swim down towards this boat? Do you want to stay where you are? What do you want to do?
Yeah, swim down towards the yacht, if the tentacles have retreated enough.
They've retreated enough. You see that it's definitely a very expensive boat that's been sunk. It must have been there for quite a while because it's covered in a thick layer of like seaweed and moss and stuff.
Well, Irwa, we'll use Whaley here to keep an outlook. Look out.
I
get
don't
the
want to become an outfit.
No. I just couldn't work out the words there, Whaley. We're going to keep a lookout, which means we're going to keep our headlights on those tentacles while Auntie Irwa goes and investigates.
I'm so gonna wind up dead. Right.
Take a harpoon.
Oh, be careful.
Okay.
I'm
Alright.
assuming I have some sort of weaponry that will work.
Oh,
with
what
me.
weaponry do you have?
Well, I usually use crossbow and taser, but knowing I was going to be underwater, I'm sure I would have picked up something like a dagger or something.
Alright.
That's fairly basic diving gear.
You can take my shovel.
It's slightly less hydrodynamic.
This is true. It is not designed for water.
Okay. So, armed only with their dagger, Irwa approaches again.
Alright. So, as you swim closer, you see there is the sort of top half cabin, which seems to be the controls for the ship itself, and there's a set of stairs leading down underneath. What do you want to do?
Can I investigate the cabin first, please?
Yep. You see several very, very mossy bottles and stuff. It's like there must have been some sort of party on this, and when it sank, they just sank with it.
Mm-hmm.
So there's all sort of weird things like bottles and cutlery and just basically stuff you'd imagine would sink on an expensive boat.
Mm-hmm.
Wine?
Wine?
Wine. The wine on an expensive yacht?
Wine?
Wine.
Why are we saying wine?
Entirely uninterested in wine. Let's go below deck.
You might not be interested in wine.
You can wait.
Alright.
If I have time, I'll pick it up on the way back.
Wine. High fives, Loy.
Okay, so you go below. Immediately when you go below, you see in front of you there's quite a large chest that's got a padlock on it.
Ooh.
It seems to be sitting on a table, and attached to the ceiling seems to be some old playing cards that seem to be just sort of floating around. It's like this place has been disturbed recently.
Would you
Can I
suggest that
open
they are bobbing along at the bottom of the beautiful briny sea?
It's lovely bobbing along on the bottom of the beautiful briny sea.
If they're bobbing along, then there has to be a small layer of air in this room still. Can I try and open the padlock?
Yep, what do you want to use?
Can I try and see if some of the zip ties are actually rigid enough to try and pick the lock?
Sure. Roll. Yep. You sort of wiggle a zip tie in, you hear a and the padlock just shoots open along with a couple of bubbles. What do you want to do?
Can I open it?
Mm-hmm.
What's inside?
When you open it, there are several large bags. They contain sort of random things, but they do feel quite heavy, and they're all tied up and then like zip tied shut at the top.
Okay. Can I check elsewhere in the room?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should gather up as much as I can and then head back,
Alright.
rather than load everything up just now.
You look through, there seems to be a very small corridor next to the stairs down that leads to what looks like a room to the side and a room straight ahead.
Okay.
Which would you like to look at?
Straight ahead, please.
Okay, you push the door open, there seems to be a very mouldy looking double bed, which sort of just lies there. It looks like it's still made, despite basically being sunk. And directly above the double bed there seems to be several mirrors attached to the roof.
Oh, I see. Can I quickly search this room?
So did whoever was in the bed.
Hey.
I'd like to
Sorry.
quickly search this room, trusting that the vast quantities of ocean water will have largely disinfected everything.
Alright, you find a couple of drawers at the side. One of them seems to contain a pile of very waterlogged and damaged electronics
Okay.
of various shapes, sizes and moulds. The other drawer seems to contain several very warped and waterlogged business cards. As you read the names on them, they are things like Candy and Lars and similar, and they all seem to have like a lipstick mark on each of them.
Ow.
Pleasure boat. Pleasure boat. Pleasure boat.
So I'm going to recount this over the agent. Like, do you want me to bring any of that back?
I do enjoy candy. Thank you, Push Pops.
Thanks, Push Pops.
She really pushed my pop.
Jesus.
Technically what we should do, Barrow, is we should say we find a chest under the bed which contains some plastic sealed push pops that probably will still taste just as good 20 years later.
Because all it is sugar.
Thanks, Push Pops.
I don't think, thank you, Push Pops. I don't think we're getting this sponsorship anymore.
I'll take the electronics. Because we might be able to do something with them. I'm going to leave the rest. And go and check out the other direction.
Alright. You push the other door open. It seems to be a very small sort of bathroom. And as you push the door open, a large tentacle like shoots straight up and straight down through the toilet itself.
So
Who turned on the anime filter?
Sorry, that was me.
What?
I was making a tentacle joke.
Uh,
Oh, that's hentai, not anime, man. Get your things right.
I mean,
I'm not a weeb.
Turned on now.
I am not a weeb.
I often come under the anime and manga bracket.
I mean, yeah, but it's
Yeah.
a sub-genre, I would
To a
say.
layperson like me, yes.
All I can hear now is AJ doing his Nixon, but it's I am not a weeb.
I am not a weeb.
Oh god. Okay. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to put the electronics back in the chest with the stuff that was in the Ziploc bags.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to take that out to the whale.
Alright. As you begin to make your way upstairs, you notice to the side there is a couple of bags that say, in case of emergency, push button to open.
Ooh. Fuck it. Let's push the button.
Alright.
Push it.
God, this is going to go badly.
Or really well.
Raft. I'm calling it a raft.
Alright. As you do this, there's a sort of whooshing noise, and you notice that several sort of pockets seem to start firing all around the ship, and the ship begins to start bobbing and rising up from where it is.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay. I've accidentally refloated the ship.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
should we keep an eye on it as it floats up?
As it floats up, it gets maybe 2-3 meters up, and then you notice it stop very suddenly and begin to start being dragged back downwards by tentacles.
Oh.
Yeah, she wants to keep that.
Can I
tentacles.
quickly try and look under the boat?
Mm-hmm.
What can I see?
You see a very, very dark blue coloured sort of mound with these tentacles coming out of it. And as one tentacle moves, you see a massive, beak-like void underneath it.
You know, I bet we could bite through those tentacles.
It is an octopus, isn't it? Oh god. I really don't want to deal with a giant octopus beak.
What's it gonna be?
Can we not just shine the light down?
Either way, it's gonna be bad.
Shine the light on it, it might piss it off.
Yeah.
That'll go well
Or
for you.
it might just make it pull it down more to cover the light off.
Whaley, look at the thing with your headlights. Your eye bulbs.
Okay.
Whale
Really?
turns to look at it, immediately lets go of the boat and sort of recoils a little bit. The boat shoots upwards very, very quickly. And at this point, the octopus seems to start shifting around. It looks like it's trying to flank the whale.
Keep an eye on it. Follow
You keep
it.
turning
Follow
round.
it.
Don't let it get behind you. How's it going in there, Arwa?
Irwa is keeping a very close eye on that octopus.
Alright, Irwa is about half the way up to the surface.
Shall we
This weird
get
boat.
the whale to back up and follow the boat?
Yeah,
Like,
get it.
Get our
I mean,
distance, just edge away slowly, but keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
whales swim backwards.
No.
Damn.
They can't really swim sideways either.
Can they not use their fins to just
Wobble.
Do some
Pad-
awesome
pad
spiral
it backwards.
maneuvers.
Their side fins
yeah?
Petrol.
are mostly stabilizing. It's their
Steering
tails that
mostly.
really propel them.
Nah.
So you could probably go diagonally away and keep an eye on it.
Yeah, let's try that. And
Yeah.
Get to the surface. Because I'm assuming there'll be a point in the ocean where there's enough light that it won't want to continue to follow us.
Yeah.
Probably.
As you sort of turn, the
Surfacing
whale
probably.
goes,
Is that you, Conscience? I've
Yes?
a strange itch in my tail.
Uh-oh.
Faster!
What?
Kick it up a notch, Whaley.
Can I hear this over my agent?
Oh yeah, we've probably not turned the button off.
Okay.
Paper Arma, when she's exploring
Yeah.
the yacht, is probably listening to us just bicker
Probably an
about...
open channel.
yeah, space.
Do you know how difficult it is to make decisions? Okay.
point, everyone on the whale begins to feel the whale being slowly pulled backwards, and the whale going,
Oh, it's a strange sensation.
Everybody out the whale! Everybody out the whale!
So Irwa looks back. Let me guess. There's a tentacle.
there's a couple of tentacles pulling the whale backwards. It seems that there's more than one of these octopus.
Oh,
Turn the whale around and let's get out of here.
Bite it! Turn around and bite it! Look, there's something to eat now. Turn around and eat
Yes.
it.
It's probably delicious. I bet you could crunch it easily between your mighty jaws. Why am I doing the whale voice?
I don't know, Belly. You're being quite difficult.
Alright, so
Okay, so
the whale, let's see what the whale does. The whale tries to turn round, but it seems that the tentacle moves the opposite direction from the whale's turning, so it can't seem to get itself to turn round properly.
Swim down, bite its stupid beak off.
Wait.
No.
Before that, can we abandon whale?
You are
No, because
about...
we'll drown and be crushed by the ocean.
Yeah.
Let's say you're about...
How deep are we? Crikey.
Let's say you're about 30 metres down.
That's not
We were at a shipwreck.
okay. That's
30 meters.
30 meters is a lot more than you
That's
think.
doable.
It's a lot when it's vertical.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
30
Okay.
meters is not good.
Yeah, so
you're being
Irwa
dragged
is
down.
going to drop the chest, and this is going to probably be suicide. Swim and try cut one of the tentacles off.
Alright, the actual sea floor looks like it's been about 10 metres down.
Okay.
The whale is slowly being dragged down towards it.
Well, hopefully Irwa can swim faster than tentacles are pulling.
Should I try to bite the beak, Conscience?
Yes, swim down, it is scared of you.
Okay.
Crunch its stupid beak.
The whale turns round, swims straight down, and gets stabbed in the eye by the beak.
Oh.
One of the lights goes
Cat.
out,
Okay.
and the
Okay.
whale...
You tell him to do that!
Because it was getting pulled down anyway.
No! You go for the tentacles, not the beak!
We couldn't get to the tentacles because it kept pulling us around.
There's more than the tentacles that are on the tail.
So you now only have one light source outside. The whale is currently going...
Oh, that really hurt.
Don't let it get away with that. Bite its eye off. An eye for an eye.
We're all going to die down here.
Yeah.
Yep, the whale goes for the other eye, gets stabbed in the other eye, and
God.
everything goes
I-
dark.
You're so fucked.
Maybe you should listen to your other conscience.
I can't see anymore. Where is the creature?
Just bite the air.
We're underwater, there is no air.
Question.
Oh my god.
Question. So, presumably, the whale has had the headlights and electrics hooked up somewhere.
Yes.
So, I'm assuming somewhere there's a maintenance hatch. Is there some way for the doctor to get into said maintenance hatch with a flashlight and somehow
Replace the bulb.
I will help.
Fuck it. I'll have to.
Roll, fucking roll. Roll engineering,
My
let's see how this
rolling.
goes.
And
I
Can we
will
roll
give-
electronics?
Electronics or engineering.
Okay, what's higher for me? Electronics.
electronic.
Oh dear. 22! Did it!
So,
I'm
somehow
helping.
the doctor manages to
I'm
turn
helping.
one of the whale's eyes back on. Odd or even.
Odd.
Odd is left, even is right. Actually, natural 20 that you get one to turn on dimly, but the right one is on properly. So
Ah,
you're
yeah.
almost them back, but the whale still can't see even if the lights are working.
Can we see?
You can see that there's a gigantic octopus right in front of you with a massive beak.
Okay. Next question. Is there a way to get into the whale's mouth and shoot this fucking?
Yes.
You can go through the stomach if you feel brave.
Oh.
Am I getting close?
Yes, Irwas is swimming down towards them now. You basically
Okay.
just watch this whale charge 5 meters down and poke its own eye out.
Hang on. Okay.
Am I
No.
close enough to try and slice into a tentacle and try and distract the thing?
Yes. Roll.
Okay, I'm going to do that. So
And
that
then
would
we'll run
be,
away. Swim away.
That would be a straight roll for me because I
Yeah.
don't have any brawling. But would that be a strength roll?
Yeah, it'll be a strength roll. You hack into it, but it doesn't cut through the tentacle. It does make the tentacle bleed very thick black blood.
Yeah.
Yucky.
I make sure to not breathe any of that in.
So while Irwaz is doing that, what's happening in Fire Station Whale?
The doctor has a plan.
Are there any weapons in this whale?
I asked that earlier.
The whale does not have weapons. However, the doctor has a block of C4, and whales can vomit.
Oh.
So if the whale can vomit out the C4, hopefully Arwa can attach it to the beak, and then we can blow it up.
That sounds hilarious.
Epic.
Let's go for it.
Okay, whaley.
Just
And then
tickles
it's-
uvula.
And it'll
Get
shoot
Nemo
all
to
the
grab
over.
it. Hang on to it.
Arwa, did you hear that plan?
That's a horrible plan. Go for
It's
it.
the only plan we've got.
See that, or like I try and come out its mouth. Okay,
I
so
hate everything about this plan other than the fact that I'm already out here.
Now,
So-
apparently, I have a duffel bag, so put the C4 in the duffel bag. It doesn't react with the acid.
Yes.
oh, clever. Okay,
I'm
And
being helpful.
how are we going to make the whale sick? I know. I'm either going to make him sick or give him very violent diarrhea. But I do have a violent diarrhea pill, so I'm going to drop both of these things into the whale's stomach. Close the hatch.
I like how you mentioned this after you got Irwa to do it. I like how you wait till after. Not back out.
She already didn't like the plan when it was the whale being sick.
To be honest, any plan we came up with is going to be terrible.
No plan this bot comes up with is Irwaz going to approve of. They do not trust the rest of you in the slightest.
Let's see.
They know you.
Right, after several minutes of uncomfortable noises, and this poor whale trying to pass this lump of C4,
Jesus.
Duffel bag,
while
duffel bag.
this octopus is snapping its beak at the whale's face, the duffel bag appears in the water next to Irwa.
We're so sorry.
Feed it to the octopus.
Is the timer set?
Oh yeah. Well,
Okay.
it's not got a timer. It's got a detonator.
Oh, I see.
Hit the button.
C4, yeah.
You can't trust timers.
This is true. Okay, so Irwa's attempts to shunt the duffel bag into the octopus's beak.
Alright, roll.
Roll good, roll good, roll good.
Yep.
Yay!
The octopus snaps at the duffel bag and swallows it.
Excellent. Can I get the fuck out of there now?
Yep, the whale is still a meter away from the octopus.
Whaley,
okay.
swimmer!
Yes, I think we're losing this fight, whale. We should probably leave.
Swim away! Swim away!
Which way is leave? I still can't see, Conscience.
That's
Turn
okay, we'll
around.
direct you. Irwaz will direct us.
Swim as fast as you can.
Follow the smell of Irwa.
The whale is frantically swimming away with its tentacles still wrapped around its tail.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the detonator.
Okay, let's see. Actually, let's make this a fair one.
Gonna be percussive force.
There's explosion, and you just hear a, instead of it being like a massive like boom, you just hear a boom, and all around the whale is now this thick black goo.
Hey, swim! There's another one, and I don't have any more C4.
Can Whaley swim away now?
Whaley limps away towards the surface. And you
Oh.
well, I imagine you can direct Whaley to the surface. So Whaley's now at the surface. You can't see, and you're next to this very foul-smelling, mouldy millionaire's yacht.
Can we just get away from this?
Does
yeah,
the
let's
boat
just
work?
grab what we wanted and go.
Can we
I
not
don't know,
just
I haven't
like
tried it.
tow the boat to shore?
Wait, I'm thinking surely it'd be better to tow the whale to shore, seeing as it can't swim. I see.
That
Swim,
might
just
be
can't
better.
see.
Can we disembark the whale and embark the boat?
You can.
Park the boat. Okay. Okay, let's try that.
So, I would like to try and find the captain's cabin with the driving room, whatever you call it.
Yep,
The bridge.
the bridge.
That's
yeah.
the word.
The wheel. The captain's room. Jesus. The doctor would like to go find the engine.
Yeah, in true Bellry style, you find a very disgustingly mouldy captain's hat.
Fantastic. I don't know if I have a head. as such.
Put it on your handlebars.
Sure. I'll put it in my little chest basket.
Okay. So the doctor has found the engine room. The engine is thoroughly flooded with water.
I'm assuming it'll have some kind of pump to pump water out the engine. Can I try and get that up and running?
Yep.
I guess that's an engineering role.
Because you're in the engine room.
Oh, yeah.
You manage to pump all the water out the engine room. The engine is still spluttery, it doesn't really want to work, but it is now at least clear of water. It also means that the lower deck is now clear for everyone to go into.
Yep, I'm getting out of the whale.
So the lower deck is the one with the large chest and the bedroom with the mirrors on the ceiling and the case of rather spoiled electricals.
Can I try and sort out the electricity and the wiring using my electronic skills?
Yes. Yes, after about 5 minutes of tinkering around with it, you manage to make the electronics come up long enough that you can turn on the lights again.
Hey.
What is you cheering about? I still can't see anything.
Yes, but we can.
Hopefully, Whaley will be able to help
very
us.
mean to me today.
I'm just saying, it is an improvement. Not so much that you're blind, but I'm just going to stop talking now.
I think that's the best idea.
Can I go off and catch a whole bunch of fish and bring them back to Whaley?
Yes.
Okay. I will go do that. I shall return soon.
Okay, so what's everyone else doing while you do that?
Guess we could root around for treasure.
Yeah, I mean, the doctor's less interested in treasure and apparently is now obsessed with planes, trains, and automobiles. So she's going to try and just get the yacht sort of running and see if she can figure out how to steer it and think of a way to tow the whale back.
Okay.
I'm going to check out the rest of the boat, make sure there's nobody in it.
Okay. So when Lottie goes downstairs, when she moves some of the bed linen, she can move now because it's not heavily soaking wet, she finds 2 boxes under the bed marked in case of emergency.
Ooh, what is this? I'm going to open it.
Okay. You sort of take the outer box off and there's an inner box. It's about the size of a cereal box with a pushable button in the middle that says male, and there's another one that says female.
Doc!
Yeah?
That's something you might need to look at.
Okay.
I'm confused. I'm very confused.
Okay.
I just imagine them yelling at each other from opposite ends of the yacht.
Same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Irwa is like 2 miles down the coast going, oh fuck, what is it now?
We've been left alone again.
God damn it.
I mean, we've got wine. It's a bad idea.
Sure me.
Bob's out. Time for a party.
Well, I want to
You
know
have
what
some
these
slightly
are
salty
first.
tasting pink champagne.
Okay, yeah.
We'll have that later. Once we know we're not going to
Index
sing.
is swilling like a thing of pins with lemonade. round the thimble.
Guys, you know what this means. We can have a yacht party.
Oh my god.
We are,
Music.
we are in international waters. We can get away with anything.
Tam Tam, put on some nice yacht tunes.
Yacht tunes.
Whatever
Girl from
those may be.
Ipanema.
I'm not rich enough to know what a yacht tune is, so
Just the best of
I have to
Wham.
Google it.
I'm just imagining the Macarena.
Wow.
I'm going to take a snoop around to see if there's any booze on board.
There is booze. There is wine.
Yeah.
Oh, what kinds?
There's a lot of bottles of pink champagne for some reason.
But I want to know what these male and female boxes are.
Yeah, I want to have a look at them.
They seem to be something compressed with a very large red push-it button on top of them.
I'm going to hit them.
Are these like blow-up dolls?
Yeah, I'm going to hit the buttons.
And both of them.
I'm going to step back because I don't know what they
As you press
are.
the buttons, they seem to just open out and start inflating into what is described as very generic, very cheap sex dolls that sort of like look at you with a very sort of vacant expression, sort of like, hi.
This was not what I was expecting,
There-
if I'm honest.
Are they
It
speaking?
is exactly what I expected.
No, they're just sort of tilting their head as if kind of saying like, hi there. but they're not actually
They're-
speaking.
They're moving and
Very
sentient.
inappropriate.
Are these basically like Fluffy Mark II?
Cam evangelize.
I do not
think
I do not have eyes, but I can hear air hissing.
I think
In
they are.
cameras.
I need
I
to
think they're
turn.
inflatables with holes in them.
Irwa comes back, throws some fish to Whaley, and then is very unsure about climbing onto this yacht.
Look what we found, Iroha.
I
throw them out the
I
boat.
want to look at what you've found.
I'm gonna throw them out. I don't want them.
No. Well, the doctor was going to go find them some clothes. I mean, they're moving, right? Or are they
I thought
not?
they were just blow up dolls.
They have very simple AI.
Oh yeah, we're keeping them.
And they're alive.
Oh,
They're sentient, but not sentient in the way that they can speak. You can give them basic orders and they'll move, but that's about it.
They can man the yacht. I'm going to get them clothes.
Can we make them into cabin crew?
Yeah, exactly. They bring us our drinks during the yacht party, which is why we need to get them nice clothes.
Okay.
So after about 10 minutes, you manage to teach them how to use stairs, which they sort of stumbled with for the first 4 or 5 attempts.
Oh my goodness.
And you'll notice one of them is walking around with the most obnoxiously loud whirring coming from his crotch.
I'll fix that.
Yeah, it's just disturbing.
We'll take it off. It's fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't need it. Unless you want to use it. I don't.
Does he require a Hoover attachment?
Stop, no. Unless you want to use it.
I do not want to use it. What should we call them? Oh, Adam and Eve.
No. Chad and Stacy.
Yes. Chad and Stacy. And Chad's going to be the female one, and Stacy's going to be the male one.
Mm-hmm.
All I can hear in my head now is the Red Dwarf quote that they must be Italian because they're the only droids with genitals.
Yeah, and they were programmed to wander around cupping themselves so they would feel more at home with their crew.
Italian cruise ship.
We need Italian names now.
No. Chad and Stacy, it's decided.
Dad and Stacy, okay.
Irwa climbs back on the boat, looks at all of this.
Chad and Stacy!
I'm still not sure of these things.
Okay. Right.
We have wine. Do you want wine?
And we have yacht tunes.
There's a strange whirring sound near me that keeps coming and going.
Oh.
Pay it no mind.
What's the whirring
It is
noise?
harmless.
What is the whirring?
Don't worry about it.
Stacey. It's just Stacy.
He's excited to be here.
In the meantime, Index has been trying to mix up some, nice cocktails for the yacht. Don't know how good she's doing at that. She's probably just hodgepodging crap in a test tube, but,
Yep.
the attempt is there.
Yep.
Oh, can I retrieve the chest?
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to go retrieve the chest. Not least to get away from Chad and Stacy.
Alright. So you open the chest. There was 3 large bags that have been zip tied at the top. What do you want to do?
Are they clear bags?
They are sort of that very heavy duty linen.
Oh. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to open them to find out.
Alright. So you open the first one. First one contains... Let me just do a roll for this. What does it contain? First one, when you take it out, it's like several small green powders. It looks very narcotics.
Ooh. Interesting. And the second?
The second you open seems to be full of Hawaiian shirts and sandals.
Perhaps this was the green that Loretta stole.
Okay. And the third one?
The third one... The third one seems basically full of very flat-packed equipment, it looks like, for refining drugs.
Ooh.
Cocaine.
Yes, the Coke yacht, the most known of all the yachts.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of coke yachts out there.
There's a lot of coke yachts out there.
Let's be real.
Well, we believe there are. It's not like we've ever actually been on one.
Yes, we've never been on one.
Not
Never,
once.
ever.
Right, so now you've found the interesting yacht, and they got the blind whale. What do you want to do now?
Have we got the boat working?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we, find some rope or something and just tie the whale to the boat?
No.
No, so we can tow it back. because I can't see.
Can't see.
Yeah, can he not, like...
Can we find a really large cane for the whale?
I was gonna say, is there not, like, a...
Wait a flippin' minute, the whale should have echolocation, shouldn't it?
Yes.
It doesn't need eyes to know where the
thought that was
bloody hell it's
dolphins.
going.
Do whales have it as well?
If it's
Probably some.
If
I
it's
think.
a toothed whale, yes.
I think orcas do.
Have it.
Orcas do.
definitely do.
Yes.
So do sperm whales. If it has a teeth, which I'm pretty sure it has teeth, they're not
It
boring,
does.
it
It
should
does.
have echolocation.
Yeah, but
Has some
also,
very nice large conical teeth.
giant cane.
So,
Are you
as
going
it
to
is
get
a
it a set of
toothed whale,
round glasses now, Belry?
Yes.
Like proper John Lennon style glasses.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
I don't think that's going to stay on its head.
Well, timing.
I think what we should do is we should... I mean, I don't know if there's any docks or anything anywhere near our base, but we should moor the ship up, take the whaley home, and help him see better. Eyebrow waggle.
Give him some proper bionicle eyes.
Yeah. I mean, because Lothario's just lazy. He just put lights behind the eyes. Who does that? That's lazy.
But I thought we already established that it has radar.
Yeah, but then
Essentially.
we can also put in awesome cameras and like infrared stuff so we can see cool stuff when we're in the whale. Maybe a steering wheel.
The steering.
The whale needs
Steering
improvements.
wheel.
Okay, I will admit I am up for essentially turning the whale into a mech.
Excellent.
But then I am generally up for turning anything into a mech. Yes! Let's give it legs so it can move on land as well. Like robot legs. Like giant spider legs.
You will not defeat me, creature.
Like
Won't
we'll
it
give
just
it.
sort of collapse onto itself, though? Isn't
No,
that
we'll
how
give it-
whales die?
We'll give it giant, like, retractable spider legs. Like robot spider legs. So it can just scuttle
Why is it
around
with
on
you
land
and
and
spider
terrify
legs?
every. Because they're just, I don't know, it seems right. Fine then, we'll give it giant retractable crab legs.
I'm pretty sure it's not going to survive out of water because its body density will just crush it.
Yep.
Nah, it's fine.
That's how beached whales die.
Nah, you're overthinking it.
They collapse down.
Nah, you're overthinking it. It's
But
fine.
we had a trailer with a
We have a
tank,
trailer. Yeah.
and that's how the whale got to the ocean with us.
Yeah,
So why
but
are
We're
we
fine.
hyper complicating this?
because no, this
Not
is
just
for when we get.
complicating it. Hyper complicating it.
I
No,
mean,
this isn't like right now. We're drafting improvements to make the wheel better.
yeah, Beller's just getting really, really ahead of himself. The doctor suggested taking the whale home in the tank, making his eyes better. Then she went, maybe give him a jetpack so he can go faster in the water.
And legs.
Reasonable.
And then someone went legs. And
Surely
the
it's a
doctor's sitting there
Blastoise
going,
cannon so we can...
you say we do this, you mean me?
Yeah.
Also, yes, we should probably give him like some sort of giant harpoon cannon.
I was gonna say, surely it's like a Blastoise cannon so we can move faster in water, but when he's out of water we can shoot water at people.
Oh, you mean like a squid's water jet?
Yeah.
Or put out fires.
Yes.
Also, why not just give it big crab claws so it can pick things up?
I think you're obsessed with the crabs, but...
Well, I know, but like, what other claws would you give it? Lobster claws? It's just the
I
same
just have this
shit.
image now that this is gonna turn into the new thing. Oh fuck, it's on fire! Call Whaley!
Yeah, man.
Hello.
This giant thing scuttles around on like mechanical spider legs. And just a cannon unfolds from its back and sprays water at the fire, then it just walks off.
It has two sex-toy droids running around on top of it, reloading it. Yep.
Yeah, man.
Whirring, obviously.
Yep. Ominously, surely.
Ominously, sorry, that's what I meant.
Oh god. Okay.
Whirring threateningly.
Worrying intensifies.
Whirring with intent.
Right, so are you putting the whale back on the cart?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
In the tank.
In the tank.
In the tank.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are you
In the
gonna
tank.
What's on the cart?
How are you gonna get the whale back into the trailer?
I assume we
will-
had a way of doing it before.
We will
Not have
roll
a
it.
helicopter.
He was in the tank before. This was his first
Yeah, so-
excursion out
could
of
we-
the tank.
So
Could we
use the
chop down
helicopter
logs?
to put the tank in the ocean, and then get the whale into it, and then lift it again.
Could we not just back the tank up into the ocean?
How are we going to get out the
I
ocean?
don't think that gives us enough water, does it?
I don't know.
No.
We've got buckets.
Yeah, man. We'll just... We'll form
We're
a
going to spend
bucket
a couple
line.
hours filling buckets and...
All you need to do is cut
just
the whale
throw-
up into small pieces, then move it in the bucket.
And put it back together when we're finished.
Yeah, it's like one big jigsaw. Everyone loves jigsaws, right?
Nah, man, no one likes a jigsaw, let's be honest.
Oh, God.
It's like the squeeze box all over again.
Don't bring the squeeze box into this.
Was there not a crane that we used to lift the tank off and get the whale out anyway in the first place somewhere? Or did I imagine that? Or was the crane in Dr. Lothario's lab?
I think the crane was in the lab, yeah.
I think it was. I think that's how we got him on the flatbed. And then we used a similar crane type system to get him in and out of our swimming pool. And then I think we just tipped the tank over.
So then, are we essentially going to have to stay here with the whale while someone goes and takes the van back to get the helicopter? Although you'd need 2 people to drive the van back again as well.
Why would you need to?
Because you can't drive a helicopter and a van at the same time.
Watch me.
And you need the van to, like, tow the tank. It's like the puzzle.
Wait.
You've got a fox, a bag of flour, and a chicken. How'd you get them all back across the thing?
Can we
Yes.
construct some sort of lid and rope and pulley system? Because we presumably dumped the tank in the ocean. So it's kind of sloshed half full of water. So if we can get the whale in and then like pull the tank up, winch the tank onto the back of the truck somehow with ropes and pulleys.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant by, like, back the tank into the ocean. I would swim into the tank and then just pull it out.
Through sheer determination and explaining to this poor whale, right, go forward, back up a little bit, no, to the left. And it's
12 o'clock, 12 o'clock.
I still can't see.
Tail end!
Oh, God. Through sheer determination and fuckery, you managed to get this whale into this large tank. What are you doing with the boat?
I want to keep the boat. I think we should keep the boat.
Yeah, but we need to keep it here. We don't have anywhere else to take it.
You know those things, like the bars that you put over a steering wheel? Go and put one of those over the captain's wheel, and no one can steal it.
I was thinking we could bolt the door as well. And, like...
Take the
some
keys.
booby trap.
At this point, you see your small curly-haired friend who was there earlier and goes,
Like you brought the boat to me.
No, I think you found it's our boat.
No.
starts walking towards it, and then he puts one foot in the water and goes,
Oh, I don't want to get wet.
Whaley, splash him!
Can I just push him into the sea?
Yeah.
Just throw a bucket of water on him.
Just push him out.
On his,
Now
he'll
I've
leave the
got to
bucket on
take
his-
them off so they can dry.
and he starts undressing in front of you.
Yeah.
Can I steal his shirt?
Sure.
Steal his clothes and hide them.
Yeah, just bury them.
Oh god, okay, so there's a rather naked, stoned hippie in front of you.
Does he have any weed on him?
No. He's just
Aw.
stolen it all.
Sucks.
It's buried with his trousers.
Oh god. Are you doing anything else with the boat, or are you just leaving it here?
I mean,
I don't think there's much else we can do with it. Except maybe, like, stay behind and clean it a bit.
I mean, we could probably
just
go-
leave it. It's fine.
yeah, I mean, the base doesn't have a river or anything in it, so it's not like we could take it home,
It's true. It's true.
which really disappoints me.
I don't think it would fit in the pool, you know?
Nah.
We need a new base with an
It's also
underwater cave.
Really
What-
manky.
What we need is to attach legs to the boat.
We're going to...
Legs.
Can we set Chad and Stacy to cleaning it? And...
keeping an eye on it.
yeah, and set some booby traps. Like, I could leave Pumpkin here as a guard
Stacey's
dog.
pretty good at that.
Are you going to leave Pumpkin here?
I would just bolt the door with a booby trap and put like a keypad lock thing on the controls.
Make it a pin. Oh yeah, I could do like what Furiosa had with her truck in Mad Max, where there's like a funny startup sequence.
And else it stalls, or was it? Did it stall or
Stalls.
something?
Stalls and the engine cut out and wouldn't.
Yeah,
start.
yeah.
Knowing the Doctor, it would be it explodes if anyone tries to stop.
Oh God.
No, she wants to keep the boat. So
They wouldn't be able to
it
get
would
it
like
later.
shoot some sort of poison dart that would knock them unconscious and then set off the
Yeah,
alarm.
like gas or
I
something.
wasn't thinking
Layers
that.
of
I was
wall.
thinking you'd have like a mashy spike plate come down from the ceiling and squish him or something.
That would work.
Oh no no
But
no!
Then poor Stacey and Chad have got to clean up that mess.
That's
And
very true.
if anyone's trying to steal my stuff, I want to find out who they are
Just
So-
Deal with them
some
appropriately.
dude, perhaps.
and remind them why they shouldn't steal my stuff.
Some jam.
Is that a no
steal
on
my
laser
stuff.
grid then?
Yes. Unless it cuts off just like one leg or something.
This random puddle of jam tried to steal my stuff. Bad jam. Bad.
You're getting mopped up and thrown overboard.
I swear off raspberry for the rest of my life. This is the last time you betray me.
And as the global surveillance satellite moves out of range, we lose sight and sound, for now. Hopefully signal will return again soon. Until then, the cast of 2115 were Amy, Belray, Dragon, John, Rowan, Susie, Tom and Nikolai. With music by Daniel Bostrom and artwork by John Moore. All tales and experiences within 2115 were created by Nikolai Popsky before being broken and reshaped by the cast into an eternal sense of hopeless dystopia. But if the threat of eternal dystopia looms in your future, comfort yourself with the finest icosahedrons in the land from dndice.co.uk, where the name Penance RPG at checkout will shave 10% off your order and make that fear lessen, at least for a while. Penance RPG exists only through the kind support of patrons and quiet sobbing into the void. If you would like to assist in the balance of support versus our crying hungrily in the fetal position, come to patreon.com/penancerpg and choose one of our epic rewards. We are eternally grateful for any support you could give. Farewell for now, and remember, smile! It might never happen!
Can we be sponsored by Push Pops? Do they still? Well, I mean, they obviously still exist.
They
as a
still just
company,
you
but,
bought
like,
some. I suppose we could put this out on Twitter when this goes live, see if they're happy to.
Yeah.
Let's keep remember to
But-
advertise them all the way through, Barry.
Yeah, cool. Will do.
God, product placement now.
How
Do you
I
realise you're
open
going to have to send us
file?
all a sample
Google Docs.
of that? Because we're all in part of this.
But admittedly, I may have realised, because they came on the Friday and it was Halloween on the Saturday, I may have realised after I ordered like 20 Push Pops, I may have remembered that I'm diabetic, and so I did give away a lot of them at work.
May have remembered.
And so I did give away a lot of them at work.
That seems sensible.
But
Full of sugar as you remember.
they taste exactly the sorry, one second, I'm more sweet thing. They taste exactly the same as I remember.
Good.
Which is like almost 20 years ago, so I mean, like, I'm impressed by my memory if not else.
Thanks, Push Pops.
Yes, thank you, Push Pops. The taste you can count on.
20 years.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Only got Google Docs working.
Hey,
That
Huzzah.
took 15 minutes.
you're sounding kind of terrible, Rowan.
That's probably because it's trying to load something on Google Docs.
That's much better.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Google Docs.
Coming out. shit.
Hey, don't call them hideous.
I
That's
thought
so
you
mean.
said hoodies, tentacles, and I was like,
Like the tentacles coming out in their hoodies with it up and looking pure suspect.
Oh no. Not the hoodies. Not the hoodies.
Hey,
Oh.
Lottie wears hoodie. She likes her hoodie.
Yeah, but they're spooky.
Lottie
Yeah.
keeps her tentacles to herself.
And they make people who own small businesses nervous when they stand outside.
They make me nervous. Someone threw a hoodie over my head once, and I was stuck in there for hours.
Oh no!
Eventually, Index got me out.
Oh, I thought you meant like you for a second.
Yes, yeah, sure. I got stuck in a hoodie for several hours.
Well, I thought you were exaggerating, but yeah. Because it is very plausible that someone would just come up behind you and just stick a hoodie on you.
Is it? Am I that hoodieable?
No, just
Yeah,
like
black
no, just like to somebody in general, like a person.
I guess.
Don't you look at people in the street and go, that person, he's very hoodieable.
No.
No, I don't wear hoodies though, so I don't know if that's part of it. They're too hot.
They're nice and cozy.
They are cool.
I'm too well insulated for like jumpers and hoodies.
I have the metabolism of something that has a very fast metabolism. So I eat lots of food and it just turns to heat, which means it's great. I rarely have to wear jumpers and stuff. It does mean that I hate any temperature above like 18 degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like you. I only wear a coat because it looks good.
I basically just wear hoodies just because I live in it and I can sleep in it, and that's me. So yeah. Anyway,
Thanks, hoodies.
thanks hoodies. If you want to get your own Penance RPG hoodie, you can buy it from
teespring.com/n-gb/stores/penance-rpg-2. This link can be found in the episode description.
So, I've just opened up Richard Crawford's character sheet because it had a list of the crabs, and there's Lucille, the crab grandmother, there was Loretta, the pond crab, and then Lorraine, the snuff crab. And I'm like, what the fuck is the snuff crab?
As in, like, the powder?
I don't know! I don't know! It could go either way.
Crab where she cleans the bottom.
She was the granddaughter, so she wasn't very big.
Ah.
I don't know what I meant by snuff
The
crab.
others, anyway.
Snuff crab could go in two different directions, and I don't remember which one it was.
I'm surprised you narrowed it down to 2.
Why? What's the other option?
Wait, it's either powdered tobacco or just killing people and making videos thereof.
I don't think it was that one.
Yeah, probably not. Oh no, it was the crab that did snuff. I remember. It was the crab that did yeah, it liked snuff, which is to say the tobacco.
I'm gonna find a way to have a crab film you next die, Belry.
Wait, you'd better hurry up because we're about on track for it to happen soon.
Oh god. Anyway, carry on.
What were we doing again? I did find a yacht rock playlist on Spotify.
Oh my god, what's on it? It's Saturday
The
night on
first
it.
song is Hold Me by Fleetwood Mac. There's a lot of Fleetwood Mac actually. The Kinks, Lionel Richie.
Hello.
All Night Long, brackets all night, single version.
All night long, all night.
A band I'm not familiar with called A Flock of Seagulls.
Oh, I know them. 80s
Yeah, I
band.
know them.
Bananarama is not rock, but sure. Neither Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is blues, but again, sure. The Bee Gees are definitely not rock, but again, Staying Alive's on there. This isn't actually that bad a playlist, actually, to be fair.
Are you being won over by yacht rock, Belry?
It's got Rush in it, fuck off. I like Rush.
Well, this should be linked in the show notes description or whatever.
Belry, send me the link to this one.
You know, so people can play it for the atmosphere of our yacht party.
Man, I'm so sad no one got that Red Dwarf reference.
I did.
I did.
I was
Oh my
gonna.
God.
I was going to make
Thank
a comment
God.
about the groinal attachment being used to stir people's
yeah.
tea.
Oh,
Another
thank God.
good
So
one.
I felt so alone for a moment there, like, oh God, no one
I was
recognized
trying
that
to
one.
remember the episode, the one from season 7. 'Cause season 7 one of those seasons I just can't remember anything about.
Yeah,
one-
that's the one where they take out Crichton's chip and
Yeah, that's the
go
episode I
back
can't
in
remember
time.
at all. I remember vaguely the episode, just can't remember any details about it.
Yeah, they
I
take
don't think
out.
I ever saw any past season 5.
Season 6 is outstanding.
Season 6 is
and
great. Season 7's a bit. Season 8 kind of gets a little few things right, but is mostly a bit.
Yeah,
Like
but 9 and 10 were pretty funny.
episode
I actually
about
enjoyed 11 and 12.
Yeah, 11 and 12, that's the ones I meant. Because, like, 10 was, like, that weird back to reality thing, wasn't it? Where they went
I think 9 was
Coronation
back to
Street.
reality, and 10 was... Did 10 not do original another series? I can't remember. But yeah, the last few series, the actual series, that were really good. But 7 and 8 are... If you skip them, you won't miss anything.
Yeah, basically. But moving on.
Yes, moving on. Or continue referencing to Red Dwarf tonight.
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of coke yachts out there.
There's a lot of coke yachts out there.
Let's be real.
Well, we believe there are. It's not like we've ever actually been on one.
Yes, we've never been on one.
Not
Ever,
once.
ever.
No.
I was on a heroin yacht. No,
Totally different.
yeah, totally different deal.
Yep. Everyone's been on a dodgy yacht at some point in their life.
I've never been on a yacht. I feel like I'm left out.
No, I've
It's alright,
never been on a yacht either. I'm way too working class.
Well,
Sure.
maybe when we're super massively successful and rich, we'll have a special 21
Yeah, when the
yacht
podcast
party.
really takes off, you know.
Yeah,
We'll have a coke yacht.
yeah.
We'll have a coke yacht. I mean, diet.
We'll give everyone we'll do
we're
it
not
properly.
We're not
We'll
going
give
full fat. We're going diet.
Yeah, we'll give everyone, do it properly, we'll give everyone a fiver and set them loose in Asda and tell them to find whatever powders they can for a fiver. Put them in baggies.
Do you know what? Like, legit, I would actually like to go on a cruise, but I feel like I'm not 50 enough to go on a cruise.
I couldn't deal with a cruise because I'd genuinely be terrified of the fact that there's, like, no land anywhere nearby.
See, I fall asleep every time I'm on a boat. No matter what, no matter how short or long the boat journey is, I'm asleep for at least 95% of it.
I
so
mean-
I'd be terrible to take on a cruise. I'd be like
That
in a coma.
sounds like a pretty good holiday to me.
I wouldn't remember the entire 2 weeks. I would be in a coma.
I get seasick.
Plus, if all of us ended up on a cruise ship, you know what would happen. Yeah.
We feed a whale C4.
Coke party?
Think it.
I'm not sure what would happen if you were all there, but
Oh,
I think that'd be okay.
I think one of us would probably fall off.
Elry.
Or me.
That's not... I wouldn't fall off.
Someone would find me lying in a chair 4 days in and call the doctor.
I'll either be seasick the entire time and just be green, or I'd fall off.
If it's a big enough boat, you wouldn't be seasick.
Yeah.
And you kind of need to throw yourself off one of the big ones to fall off.
I'd probably just get drunk and end up in the casino the whole time.
Same.
Yes, you would.
Or by the pool, mocking people.
I'd probably just spend the entire 2 weeks
Get
playing
the
roulette.
people watching and mocking them as they go.
Look at you, all wet on this...
Yeah.
Look at you, swimming in a pool when we're surrounded by the ocean.
Can't get my 15
However,
stones
a
from
Penance
the-
RPG, like, you know, Jeep kind of on a road trip kind of holiday, that'd be fun.
Or we get like a big RV or something.
Oh yeah.
Play D out under the stars, you know.
Yeah. Okay. When lockdown's all over, we should do a vlog thing.
Making fun of people in pools.
We all go camping or something at least. I mean, I don't know what people generally feel about camping, but we could arrange something.
Yeah.
If not, I could live stream on the common outside my house. You can
just-
the dogs that I feed. They're really cool.
Aw. I've got a lot of things on next year.
God damn it,
Assuming
Amy.
anything can go ahead.
I have 3 weddings and 2 hen parties to go to.
Why only 2?
So,
Wow.
Yeah, what happened
because
to one of them?
the other wedding's my cousin, and I'm not really close with the bride of my cousin, so.
Oh, fair.
We should really finish this episode, shouldn't we?
Yes.
Probably.
Diverged.
This reminds me of a game I used to play with one of my exes, which is we just said the word masturbating and then like a different adjective, and it was who can come up with the funniest adjectives. And this is what this reminds me of.
Oh god.
I'm sure they'd be thrilled to know.
I'm just saying, it's got the same energy.
Right, okay, well, I take it you're leaving Chad and Stacy to clean up the boat?
Yeah.
Alright, so you leave those two and you head
Take some
back,
wine with us.
Take some
back to
wine
base.
and pink champagne back to the base.
Celebrate.
Where you insert new eyes into the whale so it can see again.
Yeah.
And I take it at that point we'll stop.
Yeah.
So does anyone have anything else they wish to add before we stop?
Yeah, fixing up the whale is probably a couple of days at least job.
I imagine we're having a party with Tam Tam playing the playlist.
The yacht playlist.
The
You
yacht.
can't play that. We're not on the yacht
While we all
anymore.
sip wine
The whole
and
crew
have a
doing the
laugh.
Macarena.
We should
All the fluffies doing the Macarena.
Yeah, I was going to say we need to get them all like little sailor outfits.
And the rat choir.
I didn't realise the Macarena was such a yacht song.
It is absolutely a yacht song.
It's definitely a summer song.
It's definitely a party song.
Yeah, and who's going to go on a yacht in like the middle of winter? Be really cold.
People who do the Macarena.
Okay, we're teaching the rat choir the playlist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh god.
We start new businesses, the 2115 cruises.
Entertainment.
Oh god.
We'll just have a like chorus of rats singing Venus by Bananarama.
While Fluffies do choreography in the background.
And tricks.
Alright, is there anything else we wish to add before we stop?
Interpretive dancing.
Macarena intensifies.
I'm just amazed that
We survived.
I know. Can't believe the seafood works.
I think Irwaz is going to have nightmares of those octopus.
Yeah, I think Lottie's
good.
kind of the same. She had this whole idea that they were going to probably drown and the whale was going to like fall to the bottom, be killed, and we were all just going to drown and die.
You guys are focusing too much on the negative. We survived.
I know we survived.
We're fine. It's all good. Now we have a whale and a boat.
And not a speck of rust.
I would say this was another successful trip.
Is there a crow's nest?
I'm sure you could build one.
Index
No,
gonna start
it's
building a crow's nest.
no, it's a literal crow's nest. And Index fits in it because she's
Smaller
the
enough I
rat.
can fit.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh god.